The story of Calgary has always been that people come here to make their money and then they go settle down somewhere else. It's changing. The housing affordability conversation, the culture of the city that's changing, and of course immigration patterns, it's shifted. We have been blessed with land and we've used it for a long time to depress our housing market. That's the story of Calgary's history, is you just drive until you can afford it. But now the city's so big that we have to start looking inward to grow. Now it's about being a leader. Affordable housing in Calgary is in desperate need. The international target is 25 to 40% of your housing stock should be affordable. We have less than 3, and we're still considered one of the most affordable in the country. That's a problem. And so we started trying to get innovative. On a municipal level, one of the biggest changes that any city can do is to really take a look at itself as a housing regulator. It means that you're the one responsible for determining what can get built where, how much of it, and then based off its affordability, who gets to live there. In the last few years, Calgary has rezoned its entire city to allow single detached, semi-detached, secondary suites, row houses, townhouses everywhere. And so that has created a large amount of new housing development that's happening across the established areas, the inner city of our neighborhoods. The second part that's really important for us, it's called the non-market land sale. Every municipality is one of the largest landowners in an area for a simple reason of, if you need to expand the highway, we need to make sure we own the road right of way just in case. You would be surprised to find out how many pieces of land we own just in case. Now we're asking the question of, okay, you've owned this land for 50 years. Do you ever plan on building that highway? And if the answer is no, give it to a nonprofit. Build housing on it, because clearly we're not using the land. Here, what you're looking at is the base of a modular building. I can show you places where we're putting in modular that was once a parking lot. These are huge, huge opportunities. And then the last one that I'm most proud of is the downtown office conversion. We've had empty office buildings in this city at a rate that was faster than any other city of vacancy, and they're homes now. And they're homes that are happening at affordable rates. These are homes that are being built for all different types of families, and they're all in the heart of our downtown core. We're welcoming those families every month now. If your biggest stressor is whether or not you'll have a safe place to sleep, how can you ask anybody to be focused on anything else in their life? What will you do to just make sure you have a home? And I remember this life from my own family, the nights that my mother would work just to make sure that the rent was paid, and how actually limiting that was for her. Without housing security, there's not a lot of opportunity in life. And so that's why I do this, and that's why it was pretty cool to be able to do that in this space. Municipalities need to be a full partner with every order of government, because it almost feels like sometimes we have to remind them that they created us to be their partner. Use us. We are the ones so close to the ground, which means we have the largest opportunity to reduce every ounce of red tape that exists to see housing come alive. That is what's great about local governments, is we actually are the ones with all of the power to do so much of this work.